Hello, it's Jason Payne for Cool Banker, Dean Harper Realtors. Well, today I'm coming to you from Schertz, Texas, actually my own subdivision, the Greensire subdivision in Schertz, Texas, because I have an out-of-state buyer who's looking for a pre-existing home that has a pool. That's the best way to find a house that has a pool in it because it does cost a lot more to put a pool in versus just buying one that already has one in it. Anyways, this house was built by KB Homes in 1999. It's a pretty good sized house. This has 3,257 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Let's head out front and start the tour. All right, this is a beautiful brick home. And one thing that I love about the Greensire subdivision is the location. This Lowe's is literally right down the street. So is the HEB. Randolph Air Force Base, about a 10-minute drive from here. So you're very convenient to everything. And if you want to go up to New Braunfels, that's a 15 to 20-minute drive, depends on where you want to go. Schertz ISD, my daughter, she did go to kindergarten literally right around the corner from here, so I am exceptionally familiar with the area, and I've been living in this community for 15 years now, and I absolutely have loved it. It's been a great experience. Halloween's been a lot of fun because more and more kids have been coming to this community. All right, let's head on inside. All right, before we head on inside, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Now, because this is a pre-existing home, people do live in here, so I'm gonna do my best to respect their privacy. But they have redone the flooring in here. Love the fact there's no popcorn ceiling in this house because, yes, guess what? Mine does. Right when you come in, you've got these big French doors leading into this, what could be an office, a flex room. They're using it as a storage. These built-ins are really nice to have. So lots and lots of space right up front. Now I couldn't figure out where the light switch was, but you can see the room pretty good. But lots of space in this house. Coming right in here, you do have a big formal dining room space, plenty of space for entertaining in here, and the living space. They've done a really good job kind of updating this house. This does not feel like it was a house that was built in 1999. Feels very clean, very modern. I really do like it a lot. But as you can tell, plenty of space for all your furniture, your big screen TV, and they have that lower linear fireplace down there to where you're not having to put your TV up super crazy high. You do have a bathroom, a little powder room right down here. Nice little pedestal right there. But I do love living in this location. The schools have been great. The Schertz ISD. Let's check out this kitchen space. So you do have a breakfast nook. Once again, plenty of space in here. And I like the shiny floors they got in here. That's really nicely done. And a little small island, but gorgeous cabinetry in here. They do have a bigger sink than what probably already came with it. Upgraded everything. The backsplash is absolutely beautiful. So much of this house I really do like. Plenty of counter space in here. And I'm not going to forget the pantry because it's tucked over here behind this pretty cool door. All right, let me find the lights. There we go. Okay, this is not the pantry, or is it? Because this is a laundry room. Oh, there it is. It's a laundry room and a pantry. There we go. Plenty of space in the pantry back there. All right, before we head up top to check out the bedrooms, let's head out back and see what the backyard looks like in this area. And now the reason why my out-of-state client is interested in this house is because of that pool. Talking to the seller, this is a Keith's Art pool, which they have pretty much the best reputation around. They're the biggest, and everybody uses Keith's Art because they do such a good job with their pools. But this is absolutely beautiful. Love the pool space out here. You got the AC, really nice sized backyard. And let's see what we got back over on this side. Just more little space back there, but as you can tell, lots of space for just hanging out and just relaxing, definitely lounging around by the pool. All right, let's head on upstairs and we're gonna check out where the master bedroom and the other bedrooms are. All right, coming in, let's head on upstairs. Now, so much of this stuff is upgraded because yes, I live in a similar home. These little spindles, those are all upgraded. My house, when I first bought it 15 years ago, I actually had carpet on the stairs and carpet everywhere. So a lot of the stuff is fairly new. But yeah, if you've got some kiddos and rugrats and they need a place to be, or you just want a little man cave, this is a really cool man cave setup where you have plenty of space. If you want to put a projector screen up there, you definitely can. Or hell, if you want to play some drums and not piss my wife off so much, you can come up here, hit some drums, close the door, and call it a good time. But yeah, lots of space up here. And we also have the other bedrooms up here as well. All right, coming around the corner, we got plenty of space in here. Lots of space. I'm gonna check out the closet. Remember, people do live in here, so this can be pretty quick. Maybe not. I don't want to. There it is. Trying to find the door opening. So, yeah, just some space in there. I'm not going to say these are the biggest closets in the world, but they're just fine. All right. That's the master bed. We're going to hit that one last because we got these other two bedrooms right here. One of them they're using as their workout space. Plenty of space in here. And the closet back that away. All right, swinging on around. And the other bedroom. It was a similar closet to what we had before. And then you're gonna have a shared bathroom in this space. And let's see what this tile work looks like. That's pretty cool, shower tub combination. And this is definitely not builder's sink. This has all been upgraded over the years and it really does look nice. All right, now coming into the master bedroom, KB, when they built these houses, mine was built in the same year, they do go nuts over the space of the master bedroom. So there's tons of space in here. And it looks like there's more storage and stuff down there. That is super cool. But yeah, king size bed, you can tell there's plenty of space in this room for whatever you want to put into here. Coming into the master bath, oops, forgot to get the lights all turned on. You're gonna have two islands, and once again, I already know this has all been upgraded because in my house we have the little, what I call them like baby countertops, and my bender doesn't work anymore, so I had to do exactly what they did, putting in taller cabinets in there. Toilet over on this side, and let's hit this shower tub combination. Yep, I have the same tub, and they did the same thing there. And then into the master bedroom closet, which is a really good sized closet. So tons of space in this closet. As you can tell, even the biggest closets, well, they can get filled up too. All right, I know I haven't mentioned the price just yet. It's, I left the sheet downstairs. Once we get downstairs, I'll talk about the price because I forgot. I know it's under $500,000. That was one of my client's requirements. So let me grab that sheet and check out my notes and get the prices, and we'll wrap this video on up. All right, just look at the price sheet again. Yes, this house is listed for $420,000. So that's a whole lot of square footage and a beautiful pool for $420,000. That's not a bad gig. I don't see this house sitting on the market too long. I was talking to the seller, and they already had this house under contract pretty quickly. Fell through at the last minute because you know what, life happens sometimes. So that's a great opportunity for someone that's looking for a pool. And I'm not gonna make this video public unless my client decides he's gonna pass on it. But my client doesn't come to town for about 3 weeks. So if this house is still in the market, he might pull a trigger, but if not, I'll make this public for everybody else. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Of course, I want to subscribe to my channel. But most importantly, if you know somebody moved in the area and they don't have a real estate agent, feel free to share my contact information with them. Text is the best way to go. All right, talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.